Namaste and hi everyone. This is Noble Swan welcoming you all on 9 Cups of Water, a sacred space where you come to meet your own self. In today's reading, I'm going to be giving you the closure that you deserve.
Intuitively select any one of the symbols present on the screen in front of you. Timestamps are in the description box.
Pile 1, thank you for joining me. This is going to be your reading. Now, before I pull out the cards for you and connect to the amazing universe, what I need you to do is to bring to your mind's eye any person, any relationship, any situationship, any place, any dream, or even any job which has concluded in your life, which has ended in your life, and we're going to try and see why it wasn't meant to be. And whatever messages come through, try to utilize this universal guidance to purge, to heal, to finally close cycles and move on. So pile 1, I'm actually going to be using this deck for you. Let's see, why wasn't it meant to be for the collective watching pile 1? So a lot of you could be Librans, a lot of you could be Taurians, a lot of you could be Aquarians as well. Why it wasn't meant to be pile 1 is because that person, that thing, that situation, that job, that place came into your life with a predetermined goal, and that was to settle karmic accounts. Okay, if you look at this card, it's the card of justice, card number 11. It's a card which ensures that what goes around comes around. It's a card which ensures that the scales of justice, of fairness are always kept balanced. So I think this is a message that a lot of you need to hear, that if this thing ended and you felt that it was an unfair deal to you, or if this thing ended and you felt that you could have done much more in that situation towards the other party, it ended the way it was meant to, because here we have the energy of justice itself. Karma has been balanced, and it had to balance in the way that it actually occurred in your life. And once the scales were balanced, that thing had to culminate and close off from your life. I'll first take out all the cards for you. I feel this card wanted to come out, and then I'll try and read these cards intuitively for you. For a lot of you who are watching, you have a heartache about certain friendships that just seemed to dissipate and disappear from your life, and these are vital friendships. 3 of Cups is a card which signifies authentic sisterhood. 3 of Cups is a card which signifies friendships, community, connections, relationships that unconditionally support you, that see you, that really see you as the person that you are. These are the kind of friendships that add buoyancy and joy to your life, to the extent that you're able to see, or you're able to connect to the divinity within you. So for some of you, the message which is coming through is that this particular friendship or this particular community had culminated because the role which you had to play in each other's life has been accomplished. These are people who were meant to come together in a very close-knit community, help each other realize the divine within themselves, help each other realize the best versions of themselves. And once they played that role, once they fulfilled their role in your life, they had to move on in their own destinies. I hope this brings some form of closure to your heart and mind. The third card which you have received is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so what this card lets me know is that there are certain things in our life, certain projects, certain relationships, certain aspirations that are meant to take root as a seed and then grow into a fabulous tree. But there are certain projects, certain people in our life who have a very brief, or even certain things, certain jobs, certain places that have a very brief special appearance of sorts in our lives, okay? And we are meant to learn, we are meant to, absorb all the lessons that they give us in that very brief amount of time. We have only that very short period of time to cherish all that, and I think this has been the case for pile 1 as well. You felt that there had been so much potential. There had been so much potential in that particular thing which you're keeping in your mind's eye and watching this reading. But what the universe is guiding me to tell you is that, yes, it appeared almost like a magical dream come true for you when this thing appeared in your life, but it was but a shooting star. It was a comet. It was meant to inspire and fill your life with colors, with all that sparkles and magic, but it was meant to exist. It was meant to pass you by only for a very brief amount of time. And so let it go and be grateful to the universe for that beautiful shooting star, because watching the magic of a shooting star changes you irrevocably. It's only for a second, but you will always have that beautiful memory with you as you move throughout your life. Wish it well and let it go. It needs to spread magic in other lives as well. Can't keep it only for our own selves. The next card which has come out for you is a major arcanum card, which is the Strength. Now for a lot of you, this thing was invited into your life by the universe so that it could transform you as a person, or rather it could reveal a certain aspect of your own self to yourself that required an external stimulus, okay? It couldn't have come out through your own personal meditations. It required a stimuli. It required another person, another situation, another place, job, relationship, whatever. And this was invited in your life primarily so that you could very boldly step into your own authentic self. This was actually a gift from the universe, is what I'm getting. And understandably, it's now not very easy for you to accept the fact that it's no longer a part of your life. But you know what? You haven't really lost this thing or this person or this relationship, because if you look into the mirror every day, the version of yourself that you see today is actually a product of this association. So you're carrying all the good, cherishable things of this particular connection in you even today, and maybe even throughout your life if you choose to. Let's see any more messages from the tarot. Right. The card which you've received is the Six of Wands. This thing was an essential stepping stone in your life, is what I'm getting. Okay. From the very beginning, it wasn't meant to be long term in your life. It wasn't meant to be a permanent establishment in your life, no, but it was so very vital for you to encounter this particular thing, this particular experience, because this was an indispensable stepping stone in your journey of your life. Okay, it could be professionally, it could be personally. For a lot of you it has been spiritually as well. Had you not encountered this, you would not have been the person that you are today. You would not have the priorities that you have today. Okay. And I can see this particular association brought a lot of worldly recognition to you. Okay. Brought a lot of validation to you that all your efforts throughout these years are finally getting recognized. You as a person are finally getting celebrated. But after it gave you that validation, it gave you that boost, it wasn't meant to stay in your life. And when both of these cards come together, you see, it's a lot of sacral chakra energy. So it's possible that you happily expended a lot of your effort in this particular aspect of your life, a lot of creativity, a lot of authority, a lot of boldness, assertiveness, communication. And hence naturally when it did culminate and move out of your life, you felt that, am I missing out on anything? But the question is no. It came into your life to activate certain creative, artistic, energetic aspects in your energetic body. These orange is the color of the sacral chakra. And when it successfully ensured that you were established on your throne, that you were established as the sole authority in your own life, it faded out. Let's see the top of the deck energy for you. It's a beautiful card. And we have the Magician. Pile 1. This experience, this place, this job, this situationship, this relationship was actually orchestrated by your soul as a part of the soul contract, as the part of the soul experience that you were meant to come here and experience. Okay, because your higher self knew before it came to this earth that there are certain dominant, certain dormant aspects of your personality that will require certain people, certain situations, certain challenges even to unearth from your own personality. This was something that you couldn't do once again on your own. So in fact, you orchestrated the appearance of all these lessons in your life. And the main reason you did this was so that you could acquire certain skills, certain talents, certain competencies, capabilities that make you really invincible now. You have proved others, you have proved the world, but most importantly, you have proved to yourself that indeed you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. And to attain this sense of mastery, where everything is just like child's play for you, all you need to do is come on the stage and perform. To attain this sense, you already had this level of mastery, but to bring it upward in your personality and see it for yourself, these were all experiences that were, very carefully, sequentially, in a progressive manner placed into your life. So that you could be transformed into your unapologetic, roaring, bold, unique self. So even if at times you have felt helpless, pile 1, this is me telling you, this was all pre-planned, okay? And pre-planned by you. Because it was essential for the development of your consciousness, your personality, your awareness. Well, this has been the reading for you. In terms of signs, we also have strong Gemini and strong Leo energy. Could be your sun, moon, or rising sign. Hope this helps and this has been worth your while. If this has been helpful, please like the reading, please share it with those who you think it might be helpful, subscribe to the channel, and wait for my next reading. Bye.
Should you ever wish to schedule a personal consultation with me, I will link my website down below. Here you get an option to receive a copy of the recording of our live one-on-one session together, which you get to keep forever.
Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Now before I pull out the cards for you and connect to the amazing universe, I need you to bring to your mind's eye a person, a relationship, a situationship, a workplace, job, experience, whatever that you're seeking closure for. Bring it to your mind's eye. And then use the messages that come through for you to purge, to heal, to finally close cycles and move on in your spiritual journey of evolution. So for pile 2, I'm actually going to be utilizing this deck. Messages of closure. Why wasn't it meant to be? For the collective, tuning into pile 2. Pile 2. The first message that I'm getting, it wasn't meant to be because it was crossing your boundaries, your physical boundaries, your mental boundaries, your spiritual boundaries. It was overstepping your values, it was overstepping your ideals, it was overstepping your principles, your ethics, your moral codes of conduct. It wasn't honoring your boundaries at any level, and so it was important that you cut it out of your life, okay? You know why this pile is interesting? Because whatever you're watching this reading of closure for, this is something that didn't necessarily culminate or fade out of your life on its own. This is something that a lot of you actively chose to cut off your energy from. Why? Because it was bringing you a lot of critical energy, condescending energy, which you knew that you did not deserve at this point where you stand in life. You worked really hard to come here. So you chose to listen to your own counsel, honor your own boundaries, say no to any kind of nonsense and cut it out. Another card from the suit of air. I also feel this thing culminated or closed in your life once you had a moment of euphoria. You had an epiphany. Suddenly there was a gift of clarity which was given to you, and you realized that, you know what, my life and I am actually better off without this thing, this experience, this space, person, etc. in my life. And because you chose to be brave and take this courageous decision, since then the universe has only synchronistically aligned those people, those situations in your life that were actually a good fit for your energy as a person. And because you said no to the lesser, you are constantly being given opportunities that are so much better, that are so much more coveted and suited to your caliber, your level of high energies. The third message which is coming out in your life is, now for a lot of you, this closure has taken place at a point in your life where you have actually landed, you have actually washed on stable, safe shores. You are no longer out there in the stormy, tumultuous sea, fighting for yourself. No. Luckily, fortunately, this closure found you at that point in your life where you had something to hold on to for your life, For a lot of you, it could be a very stable, rock solid foundation relationship that you could have banked upon, a place that you can call your home, so that you know you are safe and secure and protected and sheltered no matter what, no matter whether things stay in your life or not. But whatever this has been, it could also be ancestral support as well. It could also be your past good karma returning this time round to you at your hour of need. This is another message which is coming through for more about the timing of when this thing has closed out of from your life. You're actually very stable, very comfortable. You're actually at a place in life where you are aware that this chapter has closed, but your family actually looks up to you. They are able to recognize the spiritual strength that you have gained from all this closure. And it's all good things at this point in time. It's all good things. For a lot of you, there has also been a spirit animal, an actual animal as well, that has helped you mitigate the extent of, the damage which could have been caused by all these closing cycles. A spirit guide, an animal guide. And if this doesn't resonate, this is a sign for you to go out and see whether there is any animal, any critter that requires your protection, love, affection, support. Animals bless us in a very miraculous way, okay? You show them a little kindness and they'll bless you with a lot of good fortune. The fourth card. Good riddance, pile too. Good riddance. You want being treated well. You want being treated well. And while the other party recognize that in your situation, they chose to ignore the fact, and they chose to walk upon the path of, ungracious behavior, pettiness, puny behavior, callous behavior towards you, deliberately callous behavior towards you, rude behavior towards you. Basically, you were in a situation that was so unfair and unjust to you, where people were defeating you in an unequal fight, day in and day out. And so you decided that the other party did not deserve your energy at all, and that you've done enough to try and elevate their energy, but this is the end of the injustice that you're going to take, that you're going to accept and tolerate, and you moved ahead. You chose the higher path. You moved to more stable, more calmer, more purer, less toxic waters in your life. Good on you, because this has been good riddance. The fifth card which has come out for you is the Page of Water. Well, the universe is asking me to inform you that there are more magical, more artistic, more beautiful, more imaginative, more life-affirming, joy-affirming things for you in the horizon, waiting for you on the horizon of your life, okay? Unexpected, joyful, pleasantly surprising opportunities that you don't see right now. But you had to be, made available for these opportunities that await you. And for this, all that which was inessential in your new version of what you've evolved in your spiritual life, this had to, close off. This had to fade. This had to be cleansed off from your life. Because this is a very sensitive energy pile too. A lot of you are genuinely decent souls, nurturing souls, kind souls, believe in caring for one and all across species. This is a pile which believes that it's not money but kindness, but trust, but human values, human virtues, the magic of music, dance, which makes the world go around. And somehow your energy was not being honored in any of these encounters. It's only natural that you had to come out of it. Let's see what is the top of the deck energy for you. And it is the Three of Cups or Three of Water. I am not sure if you have been hearing these messages from some other tarotist as well. But now that you have willingly and courageously bid adieu to everything that you knew wasn't meant for you anymore, there's a lot of authentic connections coming in. Connections that go beyond friendships, that go beyond acquaintances. These are bonds of sisterhood, of brotherhood, of soulful connections that will feel so good. These are feel-good connections. Connections for life, connections that will leave an impression on your mind for the good, for your lifetime. I guarantee you that. So prepare yourself. for a lot of festivities, a lot of ceremonies in your home, a lot of get-togethers where you'll find yourself to be so joyful that it will become easier for you to reconnect to your divine self, to reconnect to the divinity within. Well, in terms of signs, we have Aquarius, we have Gemini, we have Capricorn, and we have Cancer as well. Could be your sun, moon, or rising signs. I hope this reading is helpful. If this has been, like this reading, share it with someone you think who might find it worthwhile as well. Subscribe to this channel and wait for me for the next reading. Bye.
Should you ever wish to schedule a personal consultation with me, I will link my website down below. Here you get an option to receive a copy of the recording of our live one-on-one session together, which you get to keep forever.